Hello and welcome to day 18 of the No New November challenge. Today we are going to be taking playing cards. Oh, that's a different one. And turning them into tuck spots or journal cards. So with these ones, I want to keep this on the front, so I'm going to blank out the back. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue these two. I just want to see if I can see the pattern through or not. No, that's fine. So if you may want to see the pattern slightly through, that's great. With these ones I'm not too fond of the pattern, so I'm just going to glue these. I hope everyone is well today. That I am filming a bit later again. Busy day today, but yes, no, hopefully this will be up sooner than yesterday. So yeah, it's been quite a lovely day out there today for us for an autumn day. Normally we're pretty cold at this point of the year, but we seem to be enjoying quite nice weather really for the time of year. Yeah, right, let's glue that face down. I've also got some pretty little mini ones. I'll show you. I'm going to do a couple of those as well. These ones, they already have quite a pretty back, so I probably won't be doing anything. I'm just going to be using this as a backing. Then these ones are not sure where I got them on. Oh yeah, Third Piat Nick and Sons for Vienna. There you go. In fact, I might keep that one because it's useful to know for future if I want to replace them. So I'm just gonna glue on to these. These have got like an almost plasticky feel compared to the other ones. These ones, they're not plastic, they're coated in plastic, I would imagine. These ones have kind of got what would you call it? It's like a texture to it. I don't know if I can show you it. I'll have a look in a second to see if I can bring it up to the camera. There we go. No. Ooh, so this is not going to be strong enough for these, so I'm going to use some of this and hope that this is. If not, it'll be Fabri-Tac. Sorry, my pin's got stuck in the top. So we'll start off with these, see how they do, and if that doesn't work, then it will be Fabri-Tac. I think this is, I suspect this is working a bit stronger. Seems to be more or less strong enough on these. I will go around the edges like I normally do with this. Feeling a bit better today, not had a headache, which is marvellous. Yesterday was really not a good day for me, really, I'll be honest. But yeah, no, today I feel much better. I've been proactive. I've sorted through all my clothes, and well, almost all of them. I've still got a few more bits to go through, and decided what I'm keeping and what I'm gonna donate away, because I've decided that I've got too many clothes. I wouldn't say I'm a minimalist, but by any way, shape or form, but I do like the idea behind it, I will be honest. So I'm just going to cut these out. Pop those because I want those to dry. I'm just going to pop those to the side. So what I mean by it's got a texture, can you see the weave? I don't know if you can see the weave. Yeah, there you go. See the weave in it, whereas these ones don't have the weave. They're kind of just a plastic coat, which for playing cards I think is quite good. You want something with a plastic coat if you're playing, if you're using the cards a lot, because it gives them a protection. Because a lot of the games you play is the kind of countertop games, aren't they? And often played around drinks and things. So I'm just cutting this out. Okay. So this is a bridge score sheet, international contact bridge score sheet, it says. It's quite useful. I've never played bridge actually. It's one game of cards that I would be quite interested in playing actually, but there's a lot of strategy behind it, I think, isn't there? Yeah. So, ooh, close. So let's pop those there and bring these back in. See how they're doing. So do you guys play cards at all? If so, what kind of card games do you play? Like me and my husband do quite like playing Texas Hold'em poker. We used to be in like a, what do you call it, like I don't know what the word is now. It's not a syndicate, it's fiddlesticks, the word's gone from my head. Group of people who used to meet regularly to play, and we wouldn't exactly play for money, we would play for points, and then people who get the most points at the end of the month would be invited to a bigger game where there would be money at stake. Gosh, I can't remember what it's called. Tournament-y kind of thing. But yeah, it's been a while since we've played poker. Well, for a start, the virus wouldn't allow us to do so anyway, but even so, I don't think we've played for about 4 years, me and my husband. Not regularly anyway, not like a met with people, but that would probably still be my favourite card game that we've played anyway. I've not played all, and there's many different games. From a perspective of a playing cards deck, there are many other games that I do enjoy that involve cards but are not a standard playing card deck. Uno for one, actually. I really enjoy Uno for being a simple game which kids enjoy. It really is a very good game. Just burnishing them to make sure that get rid of all of those lumps and bumps. Now on the back of these I'm just going to age them, and then that's that. You can put a little charm on the corner, which might be nice, but I'm thinking I want them relatively flat, so I'm not going to do that. When I say charm, I showed you my last one, which I made last year, which has got like a dangle charm off the corner instead of a pull of like a tab or something like that. That is something you can do. I'm not going to do either. I just want these to be like a little journaling spot. Can write a memory. Don't involve. It doesn't need to. You don't need to do a lot to things to make them quite usable. Not sure if this will stay because of the plastic, but we'll do it, and if it comes off, it comes off. You could use, if you wanted it to stay on, you could use some alcohol inks, that would work. So I've got those two done. I'm going to just ink up the edges of this first on the back, journal side. So, and then I'll sort out, go to decorating the front. Right. Put those to the side. So I've got some of these from yesterday. Maybe use those. I'm just going to pull out some. So this is a piece of the back of a napkin, which I've peeled off. I've separated. I don't think there's another layer to put. Oh, is there two layers there? I'm just going to see if there's two layers. If there's two layers, I want to separate them. Yes, there is. So I'm going to try and separate the two. Oop. There we go. Gently pull them apart because I don't want to rip it. And this is one of ones which has got like a faint pattern on it from the actual where the dye has gone bled through. I quite like that, so I'm going to pop that on there like that. Gives it an extra added texture. So out comes the glue again. You can see through it, which is nice. Kind of, you'll see the text on this. But it adds an extra layer, makes the text a bit softer. If you wanted it even thicker, you could go over that and add another layer. Do I want to do it on this one? I think on this one I want the plain Nur one, so the one where the bleach hasn't gone through. Not the bleach, sorry, the dye from the pattern that was printed on the top sheet. What I have done on this one is I have given myself part of like the perforation on the edge around here. Now I'm going to go around and lift and just dab the corners a little bit, because that's where it tends to pull up first. So for those of you who are new to this video, welcome. Hope you're well, hope you find what you're looking for and enjoy this video. We are really just playing around today with playing cards to try and work out some nice journaling cards, make some nice journaling cards from them. And now I'm just going to gently tear off the edges. So this is another thing you can do with those wasted pieces that you would normally probably separate and throw away when you, after you've done your pretty bit from whichever napkin you've used. Just shows you don't need to waste any part of it really, you can keep going. I save all my little tiny scraps and cuts and bits of mine to reuse. Let's see, I've got a piece in here that I want to use on it. So this is like all of my odds and ends, bits and pieces of ones I've already got, and also bits which have been gifted to me over the time. I like this one. We're very limited here in the UK for finding what I would call pretty napkins like these. We very rarely come across them. I'm just going to cut this so I don't. Okay, so I put that back in there. Yeah, no, we don't get like massively themed ones, I would say. We get some nice ones occasionally, although they tend to be more plain, like polka dots or something like that, or birthday ones or Christmas, but that's really, we don't get kind of what I would call full ones. I think this was gifted to me it was a napkin swap, although I can't remember who specifically sent me this one. I'm just separating the layers. Just want a little bit on the bottom of this one, so I'm going to actually go over and add another layer on this one. You have to be a bit careful when you're doing this, because if you go too heavy you can rip what's already on there, and you don't want to do that. So just to be a bit gentle when applying your second layer of glue. I'm just going to pop my corner pieces straight down this time. I've just moved it in a bit more than I was planning originally. The reason being is it says unique on this. I've just realised, so I've decided to take that bit off. Just sealing the edges, pressing it around down edges, and then I'm just going to trim down this side before I tear, because I want to try and save this piece as best I can. There we go, because I might use that one on this. And now we're just going to tear, but you'd be very careful, particularly around the corner, the bottom here where we've got the pan. If a little bit tears, that's fine, but you don't want to pull the whole picture off. I've done that before. It's really, you're like, no. Okay. Okay. Let's tidy up by picking the edge off a little bit. I quite like the rough edge to a certain extent, so I'm not going to sand this one down. You can do that if you don't like having a slightly loose bits. You can take a nail file or a sanding block, that kind of thing, and just kind of sort out the edges, kind of neaten them down a little bit. There we go. Now, what do I want to do? I think I'm just going to pop a little tag up there. Now, I might prefer it if it was a cream one rather than a craft paper. Let me see if I can find a cream one cut. There we go. There we go, I quite like that. So I've got somewhere to write something. Very simple, not too much going on. You can add loads of other things like beads and things. I might pop a couple of like sparkles on it maybe. See if I can find my sparkle tray in a sec. There you go. There's my little tray of doodads. What did I do? Got this little one, a tray of small sparkles. Just gonna pop a couple on. You can use what do you call them? Tweezers to do this, but I'm being lazy. I'm just gonna pop that down there. I'm gonna put 3 here. Back to my things. Everything should come in 3s. Oh well, not exactly, but I think in general I like the aesthetically 3 is a nice number. There you go. So I really like that one. Very simple, not too big. We've done 3 so far. Really easy but on these ones because they were already there. Just a little bit of faffing on this one. Let's do this one now. So let's pull this away gently. Well, now there's something else you can do actually. Whether I want to do that, is you could leave this on like this. So you can write on this, but I would recommend doing pencil rather than a pen because the ink will just bleed into the tissue. If you wanted to write on it, you'd have to pop something else over the top of it. Pencil would be fine though. Just leaning off that edge. What I'm thinking you could do, you see, is if you if we were to pop a little hinge here, you could open them. You'd have space to write on the back, and then you'd have 2 pages. I think I'm going to do that. The question is, where have I put my split pens? Here's them. Just do that. This may go horribly wrong. I hope it doesn't, but it may do. I'm going to use my smaller hole on my crocodile. I'll line it up with that. Just trying to line it to the split pin. I think you call these something else in the in America. I don't know what they're called though. We called them split pins. There you go. Let me know if you what you call them wherever you're from. I'm pretty sure there was another name for them. I'm not sure though. So we got those 2 as one. We've got these. Let's see what else we've got and what we can do. Don't have any more easy access ones here, I don't think. Playing cards. Okay, so this is not a playing card. This is a vintage. I've got some vintage cards, so I'm going to use this one. Collector's cards. You don't have to be playing cards. The other thing you can do it on actually is on people's what do you call them? Business cards, if you like a business card. So I don't like the back of this. I'm going to cover that. Trim this down. Now, I'm going to put on this micro tab top there. So what's your favourite thing to do while you're crafting? Do you have music playing? Do you like to craft in silence, or do you like to watch YouTube videos or TV series or well-loved movies, that kind of thing, or even what do you call them, audio books? Comment down below which ones you like to do when you're crafting, what you find relaxing. If you find any. You may not. You may find that you just need something relatively plain, no music, no nothing to distract you. So everybody has different things. I'm always interested to hear. I'm just going to pop a bit of washi tape across here. Quite like that sign there. I do think though, if I'm going to put something down like that, I need to put something a bit whiter underneath, because this is too dark. It's not picking up. So what have I got? I mean, I could just go straight over with another. I might do that actually. Another piece, and I'm not too worried about the checks lining up. I just wanted to. In fact, I'm going to deliberately over. There you go. Be true to you, this says. Although you could put. Actually, I'm not going to use one of these. I'm going. Sorry, changing my mind. I always have these, and I always use the white ones up. I never, very rarely use the black ones. See, I've got loads of space left. So let's use one of the black ones. Adventure. For that. Yeah, like that. I'm glad I did this because I wasn't going to use these. In fact, I was trying to work out what I was going to do with them, because I didn't particularly think I would normally use them. So this is great, using up things that I wasn't expecting to use. I mean, I go through not greetings cards, playing cards a lot, because they're really easy to adapt and make cards out of. So what I would do is I would probably put a photo on this one and then use these two to journal on. So you'd have glue the photo on like this or something, and then close it and then pop it in. What might be nice is, if you have them, is to put some when you do it, put some photo corners on whenever you put your photo in, because I think that would look nice as well. So we've got these, and how long have we been going on for? 35 minutes. Might do one more then. Let's do the counterpart to that one, because I quite liked doing that one. I'll do a replica of it. Just get myself some scrap paper to use on the back. I'm going to do exactly the same as what I've done on the other one. So this is, I think, so I've got like two. I've only got two of these cards, otherwise I'd do a third and then I'd have three. But So in the Big Bang series, we've just met Amy. I mean, I've watched them before, so it's not new to me. But I often forget how many series you get into before you actually meet Amy and Bernadette. But you meet Bernadette first. But it seems from the way seeing all the clips and all the time, you always think that they've been there from the beginning. But I think it's what, season 3 or 4? Possibly even later than that, really. I'm not 100% sure. Just trimming this out. Such a good TV series. I really do love it. It's just so comical in every way. It appeals to everyone, I think, which is great. And they're kind of so nerdy, and I'm a bit nerdy, which is why I guess I like it. Yeah, no. Get myself a little tab. Little tab. Of course, if you have like a book, you could make these yourself. If you had a book with some children's art, you could cut out something like this, mount it on some white or off-white card, and then just do a replica or a similar sort of thing. So this one's a slightly different tab. I've rounded the corner on this one, but I haven't done it on these. That's fine. And I'm going to grab my thing. Now this one I'm going to pop a bit higher because I want it to be let's choose another word. Just going to peel this off a little bit and adjust it because I just realised it's a bit wonky. Oh no, I can't do that. It's going to have to live like that because I've just realised it's ripping. So I'm going to pop a bit of glue underneath. Don't want to ruin it, so I'll go with it being slightly off centre. Get those words back out again. Let's see if we've got anything else we can pop on there. So we've used Ventura. Embark. That sounds like a spacey word, doesn't it? There we go. So we've got 2 of those. I really don't think I've got any more of them, sadly. Otherwise I would have done a 3rd. Got a load of football-y ones, and which I'm saving if I ever do a men's card. But most of the ones I tend to do, not men's card, men's journal. I'm so not into football whatsoever myself. Right, so I've enjoyed doing these. I hope you have too. I'm going to stop it at that because I'm getting to the point where well, I'm not running out of ideas, but probably should go and sort about doing food in our house. I think it's me who's cooking today. Just dropped one of the cards. Let me pick that up. There you go. So we've got 2, 5 cards today. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care, all the best. Oh, and tomorrow, sorry, we are going to be making mini notebooks out of card toppers. Now when I say card toppers, I mean these kinds of things where you've got like normally there's something inside them, like this. This is what I'm going to use. You could use one like this as well and make one. Oh, this it'll be smaller, but I'm going to use one of these. I've already made some in the past, so I'll show you quickly one of those. So one of these is what I'm going to make. It's a little notebook, opens up, got myself some pages, pretty decorated, and it just clips in. So well, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. Have a lovely day, all the best. See you tomorrow. Bye now.